Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. Hope everyone is having a wonderful afternoon or morning, evening, wherever it may be for you. I'm Psychonius, and as I pull our game up, welcome to our continuation for Castlevania, as we are playing our next game, Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. The follow-up or second game after Circle of the Moon had come out. Yep. And everything is going, and everything is looking good. We got our audios, we got all that. Let me check and make sure, is this gonna work?
Oh no!
Yep, alright, sweet. The Harmony of Dissonance, I don't know the exactly when the when this game came out after Circle of the Moon. Probably should have looked that up beforehand, but oh well. Circle of the Moon was a launch title for the Game Boy Advance, or at least it was very close to it. And as we talked about, Circle of the Moon was overall a very enjoyable Castlevania journey. Like, not too... Like, it got very tough at points, and the grinding was definitely at its worst. I believe in that game compared to a lot of games in the series. And so, with Harmony of Dissonance, they kind of look to clean some things up, but... Well, we'll kind of get into it, but... Out of all the Castlevania games, this one isn't... I don't want to call it bad. Because I don't think it's, like, straight up a bad Castlevania game. Because, I mean, every Castlevania game I enjoy in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like compared to a lot of other games in the series, this one's got more issues, pretty much. Namely, it's like something like the gameplay department, difficulty, story and characters, even if that's really not a big sticking point for me in this series. But like I said, I do not think it's a bad game, but I'll kind of get into like my further thoughts of it. But let's continue our journey of Psychonia. "50 years have passed since Simon Belmont vanquished the curse of Dracula. Fate has dictated that Juice Belmont, blood descendant of the Belmont family, hunt for the relics of Dracula. One day, Juice's best friend Maxim, who had set out on a training expedition 2 years earlier, returned unexpectedly, his body covered with wounds. He informs Juice that Lide, a childhood friend whom they both deeply care about, has been kidnapped. Maxim has completely lost his memory of his time training away from home and only has vague images of the kidnapping. Ignoring his bodily injuries, Maxim leads Juice to the place where he believes Lide is being held captive. Passing through thick fog, the two men happen upon a castle undocumented on any map. Could this be the fabled Dracula's castle? Standing solemnly in the night, this forbidding castle welcomes its unexpected guest, as the moonlight shines upon it. But yes, we are playing Juiced Belmont, which, yeah, let me look at the Belmont family tree real quick. I thought you'd think this just be an easier Google search to find. Alright. Boop, boop. The hell is he following this family tree line? Christopher. Okay. Yep, so as it states basically, so Juiced pretty much comes in right after Simon, I believe, basically. I think it's like he would technically come in as well after Sonia Belmont, but I think she's been technically considered non-canon as she was from the Game Boy games. But Simon Belmont was basically the very first like vampire hunter in this series, like back on the NES, and to kick off the whole Castlevania series. And with that, I do have to say, design-wise, Juice Belmont do probably be my favorite looking Belmont. I love the red, I love the white pair, everything like damn near like perfection about him. Anyway, so what was going in him? So you truly believe that Lena was brought to this castle? My memory fails me, but it seems to be the place. Don't you believe me? I know better than anyone that you are not the type to lie. Are you alright? I'm fine. It's Lena you should be concerned about, not me. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. You have my word. Okay then. I'll see you inside. And with that, we have gotten started. So, just so we can get out of flashing, I'll explain controls in a bit. Oh. That's it. Oh. Who could have seen this coming? Well. Nope, can't even do nothing. Well, he only hits us for 1 damage. You know, I'd be expecting a little bit more. And there he goes! Man, Maxim, well, I hope you can get creative about how to get into this place, because I have just shut down your one entry. But now with that, let's talk about controls. So, Juice Belmont controls very similar to Nathan from Circle the Moon. As in basically our starting options are pretty much, we just like move left to right, we can jump, we can swing the whip. Only this time around, rather than Nathan just auto-spinning the whip, we actually, they give us back our whip dangly move from the old games. I believe it started from Castlevania 4 that this started, where basically, if you hold the button, then any direction you push the whip, it'll just like then sling that way. So you can then spin it around like that. Now the biggest thing to note though is that, well, something I'm very appreciative of, they brought back our dash. Though in this game, they've assigned it to 2 different things. So usually in Castlevania games, most of them, all you get is just a back dash, you know, for evasive options. But in this game, if you hit right, you dash right. If you hit left, you dash left. The shoulder buttons to specify. And I'm appreciative of it. The unfortunate reality this comes with, though, is our mobility is not going to be getting upgraded all that much in this game. And we'll talk about that like as we get into more upgrades and all that. This game's got options for you, let that be known, but mobility is not at the forefront of it. But to be fair, I will take this over Nathan, just because while Nathan's cool, definitely that was the biggest hurdle going back to that. Circle of the Moon is just getting used to, well, how slow he was compared to every other protagonist in the series. But as well, one of the sub-weapons that they've actually brought back for this game, because I believe this was introduced in Rondo of Blood, the Bible. So you use it and you have to go, it basically creates like a small protective barrier around you. Also, they have brought back money in this game, so meaning we will finally just be able to purchase potions as long as we just stock up and not have to worry about grinding our way to victory. Now, with that being said, though, the nice thing about having a dash is, well, we can then now just start dashing across the field like a coke fiend, pretty much. But while I did give us these dash abilities to kind of help balance things out, Juice's invincibility frames are basically nothing. Oh yeah, and here's the fist. Here's the fist sub-weapon. I believe that's just brand new for this game. I don't believe there's been a fist-type weapon, anything. I remember there was pocket lint you could do in Symphony of the Night that I don't remember if it had any actual use or anything, but... talk about it. So to balance things out though, Juice's invincibility frames are basically back to what Alucard's were from Symphony of the Night. Pretty much non-existent. Like, if you get hit and there are enemies that are just able to just keep hounding you and keep it on top of you, it is very easy to just like have the damage just rack up. Now that being said though, until I eventually start eating my words, as I said in Circle of the Moon, I would say Harmony of Dissonance is probably one of the easier games in the series. I remember even on my first playthrough, this game never really gave me too much trouble. Now that being said, I have never actually played the hard mode for this game, so I don't know how much more that ups the ante. Oh yeah, so we do still have our level ups. But like, compared to a lot of the other like Castlevania games you find, I would say even compared to Aria of Sorrow, which I also don't consider all that bad. This game, we'll see as we go, it's very easy for you to kind of get overpowered or get stuff that really can annihilate your enemies. But I do love the spear guards. Yeah, I can't remember if this is the... I'm trying to remember if there was any JoJo references in Circle of the Moon. I don't think there was, really. I think it was definitely this game, at least when they started using this sub-item. Or wait, what? Was there any JoJo Bizarre references to Symphony of the Night? I'm not trying to remember from that. I don't think there was, or at least not many in that either, but I kind of started now like just putting small JoJo references in almost like every game going forward. There's even one in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which comes in a lot sooner. Because in that game you get just straight up the stone mask from part 1. But anyway, here's our save points. A lot more elaborate compared to Circle of the Moon, and I like them. When it comes to save points, just give me something. I'll just take it over the red orb from Circle of the Moon, where it just looks like it's flicking you off. And there's holy water. I'm actually gonna hold on to the fist item, namely for a future thing to show off that makes this game very special. And because don't worry, people, we're actually going to be seeing some different sub-weapon variety compared to Circle of the Moon. So if you got sick of me only ever using the cross and holy water in that game, well, we're actually going to be able to use a little more things in this. But maybe not in the way you'd expect, in case you've never seen this game. Alright, so that's... So that already is blocked off with, so I can remember that. Now, with that being said, because we are playing on OBS though, I do have the ability of actually, like I talked about in Circle of the Moon, uploading pictures that I can actually use as way markers to help us in this. To help me keep track of what all we need to do and everything. So I will be using that quite a bit. Marble Corridor. Oh, it just feels so good in this game just to have an evasive option back. Like I said, Circle of the Moon wasn't too bad, given the game was designed around it, though some encounters battle arena definitely push the limits of what do you want me to do. Halt! The color of your soul. You must be a Belmont. That is correct. This overwhelming power. Death. Indeed. Which means this is, in fact, Dracula's castle. That might be true, though the power that is here is not my lord's. What do you mean? I must go now. We shall meet again, son of Belmont. Ugh, he got away. Well, at least we managed to catch Death this time around, not in his pajamas. Ah, yes, and then this is where they started doing probably one of my favorite new additions, giving you an actual map. So this doesn't show you secret areas, of course, but you get to actually see what the layouts you're working with to kind of give you an idea, okay, what places can I actually go to at this point. And really, it's not too terribly much. Any map they give you in this series will easily blow through all the areas located on it, like in seconds, but still. Room of Illusion. Alright then. I guess let's head left. Now for those that I guess to address though the weird thing in case anyone was paying attention to my streams last week. I did technically already do a part 1 of this, but simply put, in case you haven't heard in previous streams, I was doing some run-throughs of I did a run-through of Elden Ring before I had started on this. Night Rain specifically, and I had failed miserably, and at that time I was getting sick. So I only got in like an hour progress when I did that like first session of this. And simply put, the commentary was not there. It was kind of like, you know, I'm not treating myself like I'm Grandmaster or any of that shit, but like it just wasn't there, and I was listening through, and it was just like I only got like an hour in, which is like nothing compared to what I normally do on this channel. And I just wasn't satisfied with it, so I just decided it's like we're just gonna do over. I'm feeling much better. I can actually speak now, thank God. And yeah. Now, I will definitely tell you, I love this whip dangly thing because, holy crap, being able to actually just aim at these Medusa heads and then just get a move on, so good. Oh, buddy. All right. And I think this is just to go ahead and address this. Okay, Harmony of Dissonance has a very bizarre like thing with its graphics. We don't have the slide, so we shall have to come back for it. But yeah, but Harmony of Dissonance compared to every other game in the series, I'd say, has a very bizarre consistency with its graphics. So there's a lot of times in this game that's like, you know, everything looks absolutely fine, and I feel like kind of up to par. And well, as we kind of do go further into it, it feels like there will be times we'll encounter enemies and such where it's like the stuff like just seems weirdly muddy and all that. There'll definitely be some enemies we'll come up on that I'll kind of talk about a bit more. Or especially whenever we next encounter Maxim. Because yes, go ahead and spoil, he is a major part of this game. Oh hey, what's up, Miru? Hope you're having a wonderful time. Are you in Germany or did you get back now? Oh jeez. Hey, sup, Blanky Man? Blanky Man. That is a new one, but I am doing good. Yep. So actually, you know what? So this is the perfect time to talk about it. Okay, so let's play this. Juice Belmont here. They gave him this blue outline, which honestly I don't mind. I think it kind of looks cool, and I love the extra flashes after he jumps and dashes. I think that's actually pretty neat for his character, like, and all that. Gives a little distinct visual flair. But well, let's put it like this. It is clearly they gave him that blue outline because, as we've seen with the spear guards in that previous room, just to show it off, enemies in this game just do not have the definitive outlines that they felt like they did in Circle of the Moon. And what I mean by that is, like, while Circle of the Moon, you know, was a very first GBA game and all that, still, it felt like everything, like, every enemy, everything popped, basically. And granted, this isn't even necessarily with a thing I feel like with this being blown up on screen. I still felt like this even when I originally saw this game, like, on a smaller scale, like on Game Boy and all that. This game just has a lot of enemies that don't feel like they have distinctive outlines, and they look very, like, kind of odd with the background. I don't know how to describe it. When we kind of get, like, similar colors and such, it'll make a lot more sense, but it's like, look at these spear guards. It's like they are just, it's purely pixelated. The backgrounds are pixelated, basically, which is like, it's Game Boy Advance, that's to be expected. But it doesn't feel like there's enough going on their designs to make them pop, if that makes sense. It'll kind of like I said, there's a lot of incidents of it, and it's not like terrible. I'm not saying it's like game ruining, pretty much. You know, for me, I can always distinguish what's an enemy, what's not, and all that. It's not like there's ever an instance where I just literally cannot see what is on screen in front of me, but it just looks a bit odd every now and then. I'm back, that's why I'm here. You too, I just want to say who asked, I just want to ask. No, but keep it. Keep what? My whip? My auras? Also, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed your time in the Germanies. I know we talked about you had some concerns about it last time we spoke, so I hope it was still fun and went well. I understand it now. It's out of nowhere. I'm doing good. Oh. Yeah, sorry. We just be a bit random here, and it doesn't help. I do be a bit scatterbrained. So. Oh, but Mira, did you see? I guess you only just recently got back, but Liza P Overture is just got shadow dropped. So after we complete Harmony of Dissonance here, I'm moving on to playing that next. It was kind of fun. Oh, well, that's good at least. Kind of fun's at least better than no fun. I know, and I have no money. Yeah, that do be the thing that gets in the way. All right, I gotta talk about this. I hate this menu screen. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it feels so. And it's now just not me trying to be a prick, basically, and just be like, you know, nitpicky. But I don't know. I think it's just like something about the menu screen. Also nice, but something about this menu screen just doesn't feel like organized. Like in Circle of the Moon, it felt nice because they at least went through the effort of giving each like zone their own little box to like look at and such. While in this, it kind of feels like everything's just all over the place. Does not help that Juice's picture is very, very muddy. But But anyway, let's actually talk about what we got there. So we got a spell book. Ice book. When combined with a sub-weapon, user can cast many ice spells. So, we all get a variety of spell books in this game, and as it puts, if we combine it if we use a sub-weapon while it is turned on, you get a brand new attack that uses your mana bar. So it doesn't use hearts at all, it just uses your mana. So with those fists, we get a big giant ice fist, and with axe, we get like an ice meteor. Oh. Okay, I bought Elden Ring Night Rain Deluxe Edition, Dark Souls 3 with all DLCs. Then I noticed the DLC. See, and said to myself that I wouldn't waste any more money. To be fair, Dark Souls 3 is very good. It's my personal favorite in the series. Besides Bloodborne, but I mean, if we're talking purely Dark Souls, I love 3. 3 is genuinely one of those few games I feel like I can always just come back to and have a good time. Yep, but ice in the Bible equals big wave explosion all around you. That's right, we should actually probably equip some of that equipment we've been getting. So we're not going to get different weapons in this game. I will go ahead and say that, unfortunately. We are not going to be like Nathan and be able to fancily turn our whip into something else completely. All we have is the whip in this game. But that being said, we will get add-ons for it. And now for our equipment. So, you got your body, basically. And these empty slots will change to the appropriate thing when you equip whatever it is you're equipping onto them. So, leather armor, easily maneuvered armor made from tanned hides, such as ups our defense. Casual wear, clothes usually worn by city folk. We'll just do the leather armor. JB's bracelet. Juice has grown attached to this bracelet and always wears it. Well, that sounds nice, Juice, but also that gives us no stat benefits. So, also, I love how it's just labeled as goods. Alright, leather gloves, gloves made of leather, warm. Leather boots, boots made of leather, quite comfortable. Fancy bandana, stylish bandana. So, now let's just equip all that. But basically, once you equip the following item, it then counts and shows you what part of the body they're inhabited, because I don't think it's I don't think you can have two of the same equipment types. So it's unlike Circle of the Moon, where basically at your head, you had your body and your two hands and anything else, and you didn't get anything else. I stay completely Lies of P, by the way, and now playing New Game Plus. Oh, nice. New Game Plus in that game is really, really good. Because you get a little extra lore in there, and as well, I believe they add just a brand new upgrade tree. Or rather, they attach a phase 6 to the P organ in that game. But we got there the redstone. Adds fires to attacks made with whip. And also does partially up the strength of it. Now, unfortunately, I am quite disappointed we don't get an actual effect on the whip. So it's all just purely for just telling you, hey, it adds an extra effect to it now, which is a bit disappointing. I do wish you could just add a little fireball at the end. Dark Souls 3 is cinema. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, and we literally fought when I did Night Rain yesterday, I actually did manage to fight a Dark Souls 3 boss in that. I want to get all the boss items, you know. No, that's fair, given you can't do them, you can't get them all in your first, which is kind of like... Well, I have all the games pretty much. It's like I kind of recommend going through New Lies of P, New Game Plus at the very least, just so you can actually get everything. And I accidentally skipped Hermit's Cave. Yeah. No, that's fair. On when I was streaming it, I was almost about to entirely miss, well, not miss it because I knew it existed, but I almost like went into the, like halfway through the final area, almost missing the item to get you into Hermit's Cave. So it's like weirdly out of the way compared to everything else you can find in that game. Yep. Now the annoying thing about the spellbook system in this game, though. All right. As right here, we get to use our first picture, basically. So I'm gonna mark this location here using our nice friend Buff Riku here. Buff Riku is gonna mark our location here, so I know to go back in the future. For that when we have the double jump, since I cannot reach that. Well, and we could continue on, or we could go to the left here, and let's do this boss fight room. Oh god, the game broke. Well, damn, I was really not hoping to have to restart at this point, but side note. I'm just kidding, it's actually, the bats are part of the background. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, so here's our first boss of this game, because, well, we do be a Belmont, a giant bat. Well, this one's got corkscrews, and that's about the only other fancy thing he got. And he's got a fireball, but this thing is really no problem. Essentially, if you've got the axe ice spell like this, then you can just, like, effortlessly just shoot at him because he's so big. And just like that. So you've already played Elden Ring Night Rain. We've beaten 2 of the Night Lord bosses on stream. Good! Also, sorry to all the Castlevania fans. I failed to not whip as I picked up the upgrade. I know, I'm not a true fan. But remember that next time. I killed Adele and that 3 foxes. Yeah, that's those are actually the ones we've killed on. I killed on stream. I killed Adele yesterday, so. And we got to see. We managed to reach the Centaur Man, and he just completely obliterated our group. Like literally just nothing. Like, he was insane. And we managed to see the butterfly and the like insect one, but we didn't beat them, but we managed to reach them. Anyway, relics. Fairy journal allows user to recognize the name of his enemies. So now we can know who we're murdering. So now we know it's the Medusa head, now I know it's the skeleton, though really, unless you're really having to really want to farm for drops, which I don't really know if you ever need to in this game. Probably not much reason to have to know your enemies' names in this. That's just, of course, nice novelty. It's not like nowhere near as important as it was at Circle of the Moon, where it's like, well, depending on the enemy you're trying to find, that means that's an item drop. I had the exact same thing, yeah. No, that Centaur guy, I mean, granted, we didn't have his weakness, so I don't know how much that would have helped, but, like, he the hardest boss I've taken down so far was the Dragonkin Soldier. Is the Dragonkin Soldiers those are basically the giant humanoid dragons that their legs are fucked up, right? Or are you talking about like another night boss? Ooh, here's a good one though. Dagger plus ice. Cause you get like just that blast in front of you. Victory armor. Yeah, I remember these guys. So anytime they throw their boomerang like that, you immediately get ready to get out of the way because they do two flame slashes. And these guys hurt at this point in the game. No, it's just a ring boss. Okay. I figured that was the one we were talking about, so I just want to make sure. It says there is an actual dragon knight lord. I haven't done that one yet, but alright, it is locked. Well, for Nathan, a locked door is what prevented him from doing the final boss. So instead, Juiced this time around has the ability to push boxes, but now locked doors are just a normal adversary to him. Yeah, the nice thing about the daggers, the reason they're so good is that they're homing, so... Oh yeah, but the annoying thing about this game, I will say, when it comes to the spell system is you can't use the sub-item normally unless you turn off the spell. So I mean, if I actually wanted to use the dagger like normal, I'd have to just like then go into the menu to turn it off, and I'd have to do that every time I just normally use a sub-item. Figure out who it was, the Dragonkin Soldier. I mean, it's hold on. Oh yeah, holy water. So holy water is a bit of an interesting one. So that homes in the nearest target, and basically it's just like you just do an auto hit on them. But yeah, Dragonkin Soldier, that's the Wailing Way. The giant humanoid dragon with the fucked up legs, like he just like all he does is swipe at you and such. I assume that's the one, right? I remember that's what it was in Elden Ring. Yeah, the holy water one is nice, but I remember it being pretty expensive, but it does hurt. Or at the very least, because it's literally just auto aim. There's like no issues. Actually hitting it. Yeah, but you know who that was. We're talking about lore stuff, then no, not really. Fortunately, for as much as I love those games, I'm very much the type where I'm one of those where I just run through them and I have no idea what the hell is going on, and then I just watch body video later on, and then I'm still confused. I'm more like whenever it comes to the like Souls lores and such, I'm more like just like one of those guys where I just want to learn everything about this one particular dude and learn why he's so cool. Like that's like pretty much, it's like why Artorias is like one of my favorite characters ever. The fact that it's like you learn about his whole journey and pretty much how it's like he literally was supposed to be the guy and he just got absolutely wrecked, and yet is still managing to be able to kick your ass just like with his offhand. And not to mention, he just has the coolest armor set, so. Yeah, nothing there. Is that labeled as such? Okay. So give me a second. So I'm gonna put in a new picture now for me to mark this. What do I need to do? Okay. image. Here, I'm just gonna label it as image 1. Yeah, I probably should have done this ahead of time. Here, we'll use wide Majima. There we go. Hello, wide Majima. Alright, he is here to also label us a point for our that we can use, come back with our double jump on, since it's part of the map. He's Bale from the first game. It was revived by Necromancer from the first world. He's also a boss. That's why he's Dragon Soldier boss. He's always alone or the only boss there. Which could be like 2 in the ring. That's it. Wait, he's straight up. Wait, he's Bale? Like DLC Bale? Like as in curse you, Bale! Hell yeah. Oh damn. Huh. I'm gonna have to look into that, but that is fucking awesome. That's the case. But man, do I love Bale, but also fuck Bale. One of the absolute coolest, but also one of the most like just fucking crazy ass bosses in that game. Curse you, Bale! Got come back. Yeah. We just need that. You know what? Make that the next character. I don't even care. Make that the fucking our next Nightfarer that we can use. Just like literally no legs. You have to play multiplayer because you have to piggyback off somebody to actually get anywhere. Oh, that'd be like the absolute worst with randoms, but that would be the best. Your special ability, you don't even do any damage, you just get to scream, curse you, Bale the entire time, or just whatever his other quotes from that boss fight is, because he's the best. I want that. I need that to be a reality now. Saw a lore video, you know? Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about what to actually... I feel like even as someone that doesn't really look into the lore of these games, I feel like I know the least about what is even going on in Night Rain. Though, given the type of game it just is. Yeah, because even on my casual... Even when I'm playing through games for the first time or casually, I'm just like being like, oh man, you know, this... Like, what could that mean? Or, huh, that seems interesting. What's this character staring at? Why are they doing this? While Night Rain, I've come into it, I'm like, that's a cool bird guy. All right, let's go. Go. You know these Necromancers in that first game, right? Were there Necromancers in 1? Oh yeah, no. Are we talking about the boat guys? Yo, photorealistic. Well, not really photorealistic, but as photorealistic as you get on GBA. But skull! Update monster tome. Monster tome allows you to see the data of monsters you have met. Yep, so now we've unlocked the encyclopedia, so you can see what items they drop. You can even see what weakness they have, and their HPs and all that. It's pretty neat. Hey, come on, man, you don't gotta be like that. We're all chill here. At least I was. Don't tell you rushed me. That one small ninja type shit and big doggo like guy. Okay. I saw that there's a Godric in one area. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know everything about, like, that's in Night Rain. Definitely still are streaming that and seeing, like, everything there is, especially because I think maybe they probably added a little more since that patch, but I'm not too sure. I know definitely they're, like, planning to add more stuff starting, like, next month and all that, but I've at least, like, fully gotten down, like, the groove of the game to know where I'm going. And the gods can duo too, I think. Yeah, I know. You can find straight up. I haven't encountered the duo basically, but I do know you can definitely find both of them in the actual. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we can just keep this area in mind. Where do I have this one? Here. We're just gonna have wide Majima just kind of point out that this entire area, I'll just run back through. Kind of as a way to just be like, all right, come back through all that. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, and it seems the end of this line, because there is also a green door that is locked. Drumstick. Sweet. It ain't wall meat, but it'll do. Oh yeah, you can even cast that while in... Can you cast every spell while in air? I think you can. Alright, Silk Cloak. Yeah, I'll take the Ice Fist for a while. The Ice Fist is pretty nice. Does a decent chunk of damage as well, compared to the Dagger. Fortunately, do position yourself well so you don't just start getting hit the moment you're out of it, though. But there is one guy who is the perfect boss fight, gives a ton. He will get great like Radon. Okay, what fight is that? Are you talking about like a Night Lord boss, or are you talking about like just like one of the randoms you can find in the field? Shrine of the Apostates. Nah, I don't need like a ground flare. But also, I've yet to even mention the beauty that I will give Harmony a distance every time is that we could just pick up. We could just pick up just potions now that they've left them on the ground for us to savor in them. We have more to pick up in this game rather than just some cards, our trading cards, and some health boost and MP boost. Okay, I didn't even see that platform there. But I get on the other side of that. Well, here we can. Let's start all the way at this end. Okay, so we start going all the way to the left side. we'll then be able to regroup with where we originally went. So, okay, yeah, so let's go left first and then right, unless we encounter anything funky around here. Okay, maybe the damage isn't as decent as I thought. At least it ain't one shot. At least it's not doing the one-shotting I would hope it would for these little ones. There are types of bosses: Night Lords, ring bosses, side bosses, and special ones, which are the ones you open in story quest. When you launch it, you have a chance to find gigantic dungeons on the map. Yeah, so I guess what's the perfect fight you're referring to? Yeah, because we did. I'm not gonna do Remembrance quest on stream, given I have to do those solo because, well, trying to queue up with the Remembrance quest fucks up your matchmaking, like, heavily. I already ranted ad nauseum about that when I streamed it last, but yeah, I've done at least one of the Shifting Earth events. These special gigantic areas have their own story that you go through, and they're always have a final boss that has 2 phases. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I don't think I've hit the point in the game to start doing that, unless it's a Shifting Earth event. Hold on. Okay, no, you go slightly down if you try and use that. Ah, yes, and the crows. Oh, I remember this. Oh, you summon a fucking... You basically summon an ice turret for you. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, okay, we'll rock this for a while because I love this thing. Yeah, it sticks around, but, like, lowers the more of its own ice that it shoots. Example 1 is a very first story quest where a very large castle appears on the map. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen those type of Remembrance quests yet, so I'll definitely look into that. I mean, I want to do them on stream, but, like, trying to do every Remembrance quest on stream is just going to take so much time because I have to solo them, and you have to, and for some reason they don't have the option of just going back to the roundtable hold after, or just, like, opting to abandon quest, basically. So it's like, after you do it, you have to then just, like, then die after your objective is complete if you want to do it as fast as possible. So, Maxim, are you alright? Oh, Juice, is that you? Glad you are alright. What's wrong with you? Standing around in a daze leaves you vulnerable. I think I've been in this castle before. What'd you say? I can't clearly recall, but I haven't been here before. Your memories coming back to you? It seems so. Been feeling strange since coming to the castle. We continue a little further, perhaps I may be able to recall something. Come on, let's go together, Maxim. No, we're gonna find Lide. We must separate, cover more ground. Yes, you are right. Be careful, Juiced. Alright, so here, you know what? This is actually kind of the perfect time. So, I think this is the final dialogue piece on my mind. So, let's look at Maxim here, is what I mean when it comes to the graphics. So, Maxim... Okay, he looks like a mess, basically. He looks, compared to juiced, where, like I said, honestly, if we took out the blue outline around him, he'd probably also look a bit muddy. But, like, Maxim here, his colors, it's hard to tell what it's his hair. It's kind of hard to see, but that is a sword on his back, is what that's supposed to be. It's just like the legs look extremely off. He looks like he doesn't look right, you know, compared to like kind of any other sprites compared to Circle of the Moon, where every sprite in that game I could at the very least see and be like, okay, no, that's what this is actually supposed to look like, or this is what that body's supposed to be. So this is kind of what I'm talking about, and it's like he slightly bleeds into the background because of it. Like, even though his colors are distinct, he still looks very like he's merging with it. Watch your back too, Maxim. And there he goes. He's kind of hanging there on Big Bridge and bombing you. When you cut him off, you have to kill him. Okay. Maximum's mocking you? Shit, he got a doobie. Well. Then we are on to our next boss fight. Living armor. Now, I will have to say though, I do appreciate how in this game, this was the game where they started doing like the kind of just like the freely moving around the limbs more, like kind of more exaggerated motions compared to kind of like any just stiff motions and such. So like how this living armor, it kind of just looks like he's like moving a lot more freely compared to any other like stiff model we could have had in Circle of the Moon. So I do appreciate this game because they love this effect when it comes to using like it on large monsters. Although we'll definitely see more of it, especially when we get to the DS games, because they love it. Yeah, the living armor, no issue. Excellent! I smell some smooth animations. We got ourselves a lizard tail. What does that do for us? By pressing down and jump, user may slide. So we got our slide back. Well, we definitely got some areas that we can use that on. Well, it's a bit of a hike back up, so what we could do at the very least though is run to the right side, fully explore that, and then start making our way back to the left. Also, we do have that one jump in the first area that I forgot to actually check out, so we'll have to go back for that as well. Luckily, like I said, with Juice Belmont, his dashes make that a complete non-issue. Also, I believe that excellent and great is pretty much just like letting you know, hey, I think you get like a small great pretty much if you manage to do the boss like barely getting hit at all, and that excellent is for if you manage to like no damage the boss. Which it doesn't add anything, it's just like a nice little shout out that I do enjoy. It's like that satisfying feeling in your fighting games. That's a somewhat nice turret. Bam, bam, bam. Also, this game definitely, I don't think critical hits were a thing in Circle of the Moon. I think the only thing that your luck ever affected was just that, just drop rates and such. So, like, I think, like, straight up them showing you now the critical hits. How much does that shit cost? It's not shit. but it's the Castlevania Advance Collection. I believe like it's. We even talked about this. We even talked about this last time we talked. I think it's like $20. It's around like 20 or 30 on Steam. Like compared to other collections and such, it's really not that bad of a price. Yeah, but there's this game, and then there's the Castlevania Dissonance collection. That's the DS games. Man, you know, these heart amounts are kind of just gonna start racking up just like so much because like I think I barely ever actually use sub-weapons in this game like as sub-weapons. Obtain an energy circle. Energy circle. Holding the attack button down causes the user's whip to swing around. Did I already ask you how much it cost? I believe I did at some point. I remember you asking that. I can't remember which stream it was, but I think so. Which, I mean, it's fun. But yes, so with the energy circle, you can now just turn it into an auto spin around. Which, because we're playing this on the Advanced Collection, that's no issue because I'm playing this with an Xbox controller. So I can very easily just spin it around myself, but on the GBA, that actually would be quite useful, given, well, GBA was D-pad, so. Oh, crap. A buddy of mine, he's married and has a kid, basically, so, and so, like, occasionally it's like we're like in states apart, so I don't play, like we don't hang out or anything, but it's like his kid runs around all over the place and such, and I remember exclusively, this kid, not even on the Discord call, made me feel so fucking old, because what had happened is he just had our call just wide open, just like out to his family, pretty much just because it's like it was just whatever he just did, and I all of a sudden got on talking about the 3DS, and this kid, his kid basically, he had never explained or doesn't like, because we're not in the age of the DS or anything like that anymore, and I could just hear her out loud go like, "What's a 3DS?" And I instantly wanted to just fade away into dust. I wanted to fade away into dust, even though it's like it hasn't even been that long. Because nowadays they have that fancy PlayStation 5 portable like screen thing that looks like I could snap it through sheer power will alone, but God. I hate the young generation we have in particular now, like the youngest ones in the high school and middle schools, because they have a particular way of making me fucking feel old. And I'm in my mid-20s. This is bullshit. Yeah, it's like I finally understand what those people now feel like whenever it's like any like video, when like any videos come out of like people ask it, it's like what's like, hey, what kind of like ancient technology or retro device this is, and they show a cassette player. It's like even I know what that is. I hate it when someone treats me like I treat my uncle. It's not fair. I don't like it when my old tactics are now being used against me. But it's fine though, because I have in my friend group, most people in my current friend group are like at least like maybe 2 years or like above me or something like that. So I gotta make them all feel old as shit. Oh, wait, this is the courtyard area. Oh, I guess there's some way we're gonna be able to... Gonna have some way to be able to get up there. I'm up past some high school kid and tell him he has a nice outfit, and he's just like, "Thank you, sir." Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's a fucking, that's a
oh no.
That's an oh no moment right there. But now I feel that. Yeah, no, that's my face. That's my face. I'm also screaming internally.
Help!
Because at my work, basically, we had interns, and not this current one, but the last ones we had. Literally, like, first day of introducing myself, pretty much, and it's like they just go like, I'm like, yeah, no, if you got any questions for me or you want to ask me anything, just let me know. And he just goes, "Thank you, sir," and I just want to immediately just curl up and die. Like, I had to tell him, dude, we're only like 2 years apart. You don't have to call me sir. In fact, please don't. What kind of job do you have? I don't. I like to talk about it, make jokes about it, but I don't actually like to discuss what kind of work I do. It's simply put, it's a type of job that's like really can't really like talk about too much on stream and all that. No, it's not illegal. So, what is it? What is that? Money? And just tell me. I literally, no. that is just, sorry, that is just the straight answer. Nah. Because this shit goes to the internets, so there's only me and you. Well, I mean, there's me and you, and whoever decides they want to watch the VOD of this on YouTube. So, oh, nice. Alright, so we don't have a double jump yet, but we have a slide, so that means that means we can now get into the illusion room, see what that's all about. Is that bad? Nah, I don't care. As long as about that socks on, it's okay. All right, back into this clusterfuck. Wait, why does this room just have my elementary school colors? Is your job that bad, or like what's the problem? It's literally just something. It's literally just stuff I can't really talk about on a stream setting, like out to the public. So that's literally it. It's literally for both personal and, well, for actual job reasons. But I won't complain. But I'll always complain about it. In some regard. But let's say what's in over yonder. OnlyFans, tough, you wish. For some reason, things look a bit different than they did before. Yep, and that is where we have discovered our teleport rooms. Castle Treasury. He got some skeleton ribs. I'm a waiter. Oh, nice. Waiter, where? If you don't mind me asking. Restaurant. Okay. Fair enough. Oh. Okay, I got some so we got some crystals in here. Alright, so we literally have the two pathing options, Hell and Crystal Cavern. Let's go for the cozier looking place first. Called La Boot. Or La Butt. Labbit. Ooh. Forgot that those bombs have a, double hitting. The actual bomb and then the explosion. Oh, nice, and ice turret can cause it to explode before it even hits the ground. Lotus Swan. Oh, okay. Very fancy. I think my phone just fucking heard me because it, like, literally the moment we started talking about this now, it's advertising me food. Which I'm like, alright, ate. Alright, I don't need any more munchies. For once in my life, I'm not all that hungry. But I'm still broke. I mean, that's just everyone in today's world right now. Life just be getting too pricey nowadays. So no, definitely you're not the only one feeling like that. I could assure you that much. Also, ew, hang on, ectoplasm again. Only these ones don't look like bunched up handsome Squidward faces. Cloth tunic. Armor made of cloth. Ups my defense by 10. Well, I shall take that. Bam. For someone who's not an English guy, what's ectoplasm? Well, plasma is like an actual, like, element that's kind of in your body, but here, make things easy. I don't really know how you describe ectoplasm. It's kind of like, so okay, it doesn't have anything to actually do with plasma. It is like, so it could kind of be like more of a, like, kind of things with your cells or stuff like that, basically. But it's also namely more so kind of like associated with like supernatural type stuff, like basically like literally ghost like mediums and stuff coming out of your body and all that. So there's an actual biological thing, or it could be like that kind of like fleshy ghost thing that's kind of talking about that we just saw there. It's a bit weird. organs shake. Basically, it's an organ ghost. Yeah, I just got a whole ass chair that I'm just gonna put in my back pocket real quick. My man Juiced just decided, screw it. I'm also turning Draco's castle into my own personal IKEA. Skeleton foil. Well, unlike Expedition 33, at least these ones have the right idea of like just use a normal flail instead of just a literal bomb. Yeah, I'll take dagger for the auto aiming properties because that could probably be useful. Yes, curse in this game. So, honestly, this might be probably like one of the less harmful interpretations of curse. So it doesn't straight up like destroy your it doesn't like literally prevent you from attacking. So instead, what it is in this game, it just turns you slow as molasses. And so like it's not too bad. It could be worse. Okay, we got an elevator room there. A nice one dagger in it. It's enough to kill them. It's already midnight again. Ooh. Man, babe. Babe's tired, it's paid. It's almost past the sleepy times. The hell? Yo, what? Why do the eyeballs have shin guards? Bitch, what you using those for? Give me some of that. Shin guards. Protective footwear made from leather also protects the shins. It's also like one of the most valuable items you can, or a piece of equipment, fear and hunger. Alright, so I got an elevator, and we got it that way, which leads to a new area. And we also got it that way that leads to a new area. And we have hell on that left side. Yeah, we still need to technically see what that's all that's about. Oh. Whoa. What a nice room. Maybe a bit tasteless. Perhaps some furniture. Okay, guess I'll try putting this down right here. Yes. So welcome to, welcome to probably one of the weirder, ideas that Harmony of Dissonance adds, a furniture room. So one of its collectibles is, as we go throughout Dracula's castle, we'll pick up pieces of furniture. And pretty much every time we can then go back and drop that into that room. It's probably one of the weirder things, honestly, but I mean, it's cute. And that's what I mean, I guess just decide, screw it. Not only am I gonna just turn this place into my personal IKEA, I'm also then going to assemble it all here. I love to sleep, but I hate going to bed. I don't know what mindset that is. No, I think that's fair. I mean, I'm also someone that, like, you know, there are a lot of nights I can just be like, okay, I'm just go and like just go and shut the brain off and let's go to sleep. But then like having to actually run the mental gymnastics and be like, but I actually gotta go to sleep, and then essentially because there's a lot of days where I'm like, I don't want tomorrow to come. because tomorrow means I have to do things, and I don't want to do things. I want to just lay away and rot. Alright, well, I guess let's go ahead and see what's on this right side, because then we'll probably be going down the left side anyway. Oh, can't even do anything here because, well, that requires a double jump. This is why I have to do something again tomorrow. As you say, I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. But that seems to be the end of that path thing. It's locked, and we have a multicolor door. Shit's locked. Never thought I'd be so appreciative for that in a Castlevania game. In survival horror, I love shit's locked. But in this, that's a bit more like, oh. Oh. Alright, and I guess now we'll make our way back to hell. See what all is on that side. Pop a potion. It's taking them out before they even flail. Flail. Is that a papyrus? You know, probably the closest we're gonna get to in this game. So I don't remember Papyrus busting out Flail. That must be the new tech, I guess. Oh. These type of hallways are always annoying in Castlevania. Though, already off the bat, they propped up a lot less frequently than they did with Circle of the Moon's map. That's probably one of the biggest unfortunate things going back to Circle of the Moon is that it's like, I really realized that Circle of the Moon's map design has a lot of that just like very repetitive, like just enemy hallways. And we have a skeleton blaze. Yep, he blazing. So not even attacking me, my man's just like jumping over. He's just jumping over and be like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna do it. Got a wristband. Alright, wristband. Also an excellent source of support. Changes absolutely nothing about my stats, but we'll wear it because it looks cool. Yeah, that's about as close as we can get to a papyrus in this game. I mean, to be fair, Sans Undertale do technically be in Smash along with Richter and Simon Belmont. Should I go to sleep? Tell me. Brother, I'm like the worst person you could ask for that type of advice. I look at what I do. But yes, you should probably actually go get some sleep for health. I accept reality that I ruined my mental health doing this on and staying up at night. But that doesn't mean you have to. Or you just be like me, where you just do this frequently enough, where you kind of just go insane and time loses all concept and advantage over you. Which I could, but my roommate is terribly loud. Oh, I'm very sorry. See, one of those roommates where if you threw a bag of chips at him or like something, he'd probably stop. Or I don't know, would he stop if you murdered him? Not saying that's the best idea, but I'm saying it is a solution. Well, what, just flailing on up? I love these guys though. Oh yeah, I mean, they literally just don't do anything. They just keep hopping over you. I might kill her. Well, I mean, I can't advocate for it. I was asking if it was an option, but she is cute. Well, fair enough. Oh, feather demon. Because look, sometimes violence isn't always the answer, but damn, can it be a good solution? Just joking, maybe talk first. Maybe just talk. Okay, but we also have another rainbow door on that side. Well, not really rainbow, but still multicolored. Then yeah, drop down here. Oh, I remember this. I remember this spot. Alright. Look at a bit of an interesting thing here. So, keep hitting this. Obviously dodge, but keep hitting this gate guardian. Like, just do not let up. Because, you get to do that. And that allows us to continue onward. It's so silly. Hello? Welcome! Why do you have a shop in a place like this? Well, being the wandering merchant that I am, during my travels, I was suddenly swallowed up by a dense fog, and ended up here. Still, there's no need for you to set up shop in a place like this. At first, I spent some time looking for an exit. I couldn't find one, so without other options, I opened up a business right here. So what can I do for you? Alright, and this is our shop. Or break our laptop to keep calling someone. Boom. There you go. Just start breaking stuff. Something will get solved. You may not like reactions after the fact, but something will stop. Alright. Yeah, but pretty typical shops here. You can buy potions off of them. You can buy armor and such. You buy castle maps, which is actually quite handy. Now, I don't know if this is the only shop location. I want to say possibly. But I genuinely cannot remember. I think so, because most of the time in these games, there is only one place you can actually, like, shop at. So, yeah. So I think, like, basically, if you want to continue shopping, you gotta come back here. Yep. But you can sell stuff. You can sell any jewels basically come along the way for extra money. Yep. So let's just remember. It does help that he's kind of across from the save point. Yeah, we'll take a fist cup for a while. Now, that gives us our way that we can just continue onward then. Why is there just a crystal cave in the middle of the dungeon? Well, this castle is a creature of chaos that may take many forms. Well, just because, well, Dracula's castle just be whatever Dracula's feel like he wants to put in at that time, and I guess this time around he decided Crystal Cavern. He said I like the look of it. Now! You bastard. I can't believe you've done this to me. I do love how there is actually still a definitive, like, different walking animation for him being cursed, though. Instead of just him actually being able to swing his arms side to side, he actually now is like, he's kind of more stuck to Nathan's stance. I see the curse is also just getting a massive stick shoved up your ass. There. So let's go left. Skeleton Cave. A skeleton cave. So good night. Okay, good night, Mira. Hope you have yourself a good sleep. But now, speaking of that, I will wet dreams, you know. Yes, I wish you the wettest of dreams. And all that. Yep. But I definitely have to say though, I will give Harmony of Distance this. It's the areas they do have packed into this particular incarnation of Dracula's castle are probably some of the most like what the fuck. Like there's a lot of places in this that are just like way more out there. Also, skeleton spider. Okay, that's just kind of cool looking. Can't even lie. I'll be our next stream too. Okay, good to hear. I appreciate it. Ankle guards. Man, you just you're just protecting your shins up here and everywhere. Shoes designed for extra ankle protection. I gotta protect my shins and my legs and my everythings. Oh, I don't think I've ever even actually noticed that that giant, like, whatever the hell skull that is in the background. That's pretty cool, though. Just bye. Yeah, bye. So we continue downward. Yeah, I don't know if we have any actual way to kill the skeleton spider, or at the very least, it's definitely got massive fucking health pool. So let's even see here. Okay, no, you can't kill it. It's just got a massive health pool. And we cannot get onto that side. Understood. Yeah, but it's like, I do gotta ask, it's like, okay, to like, you know, I have to imagine the whole skeleton room was though Death's idea. He's like, look, it'll look really cool, I promise. But it doesn't seem all that practical. Well, no, but like, we'll get them. We'll put all the skeleton enemies here. I can make a skeleton spider. You see? I'm sure that's exactly how the conversation went. Please don't tell me. Alright, that registered at the very top, so. Alright. Yep, so we got burp, so just to show off what we currently got going right here. I was like, could have actually done serious like images, but why would we want to do that? Back, I say. Back, 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 back. Thank you. Alright. I don't even think I have to approach y'all, but I do believe there's a skeleton. Ow! Alright. So, the direction he is facing, he is going backwards, regardless where you hit him from. That's it, I was expecting to drive him forward, not backward. Skeleton spear. Is that part of a halberd? I mean, spear's a spear, I guess. Or more glaive. Yo, I got him a side table. The IKEA furniture lives on. What was in that skull? How bizarre. Oh, oh, the barrel rolls. They got barrel rolling tech. Literally. No, just you might want to. Oh, never mind. My man is completely okay. Stands in the face of danger and says, nah. Okay. Let's go over here. Also, skeleton ape. Okay, where on earth are they getting? Alright, firstly, stuffed stag. Nice. Where the fuck did, like, Dracula or Death pull up an ape skeleton and go, yes, this is the vision? You know, I'm so lucky. In other games, that could have probably been an insta-kill. Hello, Maxim. Juiced. There you are. You are looking a lot more sinister, my fellow man. What's happened, Maxim? Have you found Lide? How dare you ask me of Lide? You're one of our captors, aren't you? Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Forget it. I know not the scope of your power, Belmont, but I will not let you have her. What's happened to you? You're not your normal self. I got new powers to surpass your strength. But first, the woman. Farewell. May you rot away within the walls of this castle. Ha 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 ha. Wait, Maxim! Is that truly Maxim? Do my eyes and ears deceive me? Maxim seems to may or may not have taken in some of the crazy juice. Man, I thought Hugh from Circle of the Moon was a fast heel turn. Also, he was just kind of a prick, so... What? What? Does that imply... When they say skeleton rip, does that really imply that that skeleton is really just ripping out its own rib and just, like, lighting it on fire and then just tossing it? Yeah, so that's pretty metal as fuck. Alright. But this is actually looking like pretty much a way to progress, but we'll see. At this point, the other side is too far away, so we'll get back to it at some point. Yep. You tried, sir. You tried and it did not work out in your favor. Ow! Man, just getting fucking point blank hit in the face with a barrel. Alright, yeah, as I say, that's definitely... Hopefully we'll be getting our double jump by the end of this. Also, dang guys, I mean, look at that. We're only like an hour 48 into this, and I'm already like 40% through this castle. Man, we're gonna have no issues with this game. This game's just gonna be a breeze. Hell, I could beat it all in one night if I wanted to. But we got some shmonies. I'll keep Ice Fist. Oh. Skull Knight. Oh, it's got hops. He's got hops, but I got hands. Frozen hands. Alright, he's got a shield tackle. Oh. Okay, he covers way more range than I thought. Oh, I literally ran out of mana as I was trying to do that. Okay. Seems like you can't reach us on the top when we get on top platforms, though. All right, got him again. It seems he still ain't done. Oh, now he's throwing them skeleton hands. Okay, I was about to say, it's not dick laser, it is slightly above it, but still. Said he got a chest beam. Oh, alright. Alright, chill, bro, chill. Oh, thank you for holding that for a while, and you are... Skull Knight is done. Cool! And we got obtained the Sylph Feather. We can probably take a guess. Also, this is a metal as fuck ring. With her, while midair, user may perform an additional jump. In all quotes. Man, bleeding skulls and then a picture that is just even more skulls. Sweet. But nice. We have obtained peak upgrades for any Metroidvania. We have gotten our double jump. Quite good. So, alright, I guess then with that case, what we can then do now is make our way back. Well, first we can see what's above us, and then start making our way back to see what's on the right side. And go back for those upgrades now. Yep, it's a pretty good double jump all this there. Yeah, we'll take the axe for a bit. The ice meteor seems like it can be a bigger help to us. I love my favorite enemy in this game. In all of Castlevania, big skeleton. You beat it, it goes to the void. Ah! Drop a meteor on your asses. Life maxa up. Damn, it's running says extremely. Well, actually, I have to question that. How are your bones bouncy? My brother, have you not been eating enough fiber? Or drinking your milk and making your bones super strong? And you guys are probably like the least persistent, like flying enemies in a corridor I've ever seen in one of these games. I mean, I appreciate it, but damn. Oh. There we go. That is perfect for that. Yeah, I can see my reward at the end of all this. A cap. leather cap. Ah, nice. Hat made of leather? Well, I feel like I have to do it. Oh, well. This could reconnect us somewhere at the top, but we don't have the means of breaking this yet. Yep. So man, we got nowhere to go but backward. And it does feel so good just to be able to just like like I said, well I definitely wish maybe they had, you know, not used both shoulder buttons so that way they could still have done like what Circle the Moon did and give some more mobility options. It is still pretty nice just being able to just like actually just have a dash at the start and just like a lot more quickly clear things. Because the thing is with Circle the Moon, I didn't feel like the issue is a lot of its mobility options were kind of just worthless except for their intended purpose. As in, they're like probably the worst bit of that game was just the fact that one of your upgrades literally just had to be to the ability to move boxes, but it was just really bad just because almost like every, like damn near every like corridor in Circle of the Moon had like a box attached to it, is what it felt like. And then like its shoulder tackle was just kind of like just bad. So there was really no point to it besides just excuse me. Besides just basically having it around to get through, break things, because I think even your slide did more damage than the shoulder tackle. That's pretty cool though, that statue in the background. Well, besides that, so I was talking on a stream yesterday with Oda when they came in chat. I literally forgot about this fucking thing. Which I think it's its purpose, so it got me. So I still have yet to actually watch the Summer Game Fest and like PlayStation, all that. But I have now seen like looked a bit more. Yeah, I looked at that new Digimon game that we were talking about, and holy crap, that looks clean as all. That game looked clean as fuck, and I'm like, okay, I may look at a stream in that. I don't know when it's coming out. So, I mean, if it's coming out relatively soon, then I may just purchase it and have it on hold for whenever we get around to streaming it. Just because, well, right now, I'm kind of logged up right now, which I do have plans to do a June update video. Just, that may just be this upcoming week, though. Just so I can have a little more time to do some video editing, since now my plan is with Liza P done, I'm going to be taking Liza P and doing editing that down as well, just to go ahead and like clear up space on my Dropbox and all that. Just go ahead and just get to like condensing it down and all that for the playthrough and all. So that way I can just like focus on making super. Yeah, I do want to go back and like continue making super cuts of all the previous content as I'm working on Black Myth Wukong right now, but I also I want to be able to edit while I still have the videos instead of having to resort to find ways to download high quality versions of them from YouTube. That's it. When you are one man doing this alone, man, it's it like eat up a lot of space and time. So why can't I go to that one down there? Well, you know what? We have to go back down there anyway, since I now have the... well, let me see. Is that where I marked Burb? Yes. Okay, so we gotta go back down there anyway, so we could see. Can't remember what's preventing me from doing that left side. Oh, that's so bizarre. It just goes into the wall. Like, just phases through like a Gmod. But though, yeah, you can safely slide under it. It's pretty funny in itself. I don't hit the one. Because a platform is blocking it. He's got shelter. He's got an umbrella. Oh, well, that's sinister as shit. Yeah, you know what? I'll take ice turret. Okay. And now we'll see once again what was all the way on the left side because, well, I just forgot. Oh, that's right. It's a little just wall, so never mind. Because I remember that's the spider room is. Okay. Well, and now let me move Burb off this side here for whenever we need him again. Alright. Now let's finally make our way to this and see what's on that right side, though. That's right. Yeah, I literally forgot, like 5 seconds ago, we swapped out for Ice Shuriken. Or Ice Turret. Luminous Cavern. What the hell? Okay, so Circle of the Moon, we had the more so typical witch, and in this we now got the anime young girl witch. Understood. And the man-eater. Well, better than the manhandler. Okay, let's say, yeah, this is brand new, so we'll go explore here. Very gray down here. And also, is that a window on a pillar? High potion. How does those high potions restore? It doesn't tell you. You have to use it. Because potions restore actually a fair amount in this game. Scarecrow! Holy! I literally forgot about these things. Wow, talk about literally go from 0 to 100 real fast in Harmony of Dissonance. We have a pretty typical, you know, funky, spooky enemies, and now just, yeah, impaled. And Shrine Maidens. Alright then. You know, I mean, it can't be too weird now. We did have that moment in Symphony of the Night as well, where just all of a sudden, typical Shrine Maiden has entered the scene. Not poison! That's gross. Oh, nice. And we got another teleport room. So I believe we still have yet... Let me see. Yes, we still have yet to just have the ability to pick where we want to go. Oh. That led me here. Sky Walkway. I didn't think it was going to lead me to a brand new area, so never mind, it will shut my mouth up. So does that lead me, so does that take me directly back here? Yep, alright. No, let's start making our way backward then. These things are literally like right above our height, so we could actually just dash on through them. Still though, I think that's like one of the more like, yeah, I remember this guy's name because this guy took me back even like on my first playthrough. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, for Castlevania enemies, that's like, wow, that's a bit morbid. Here, I think we're just gonna run on through. Just get on out of Dodge. Yep, take you up before you can even do anything worth the damn. Alright, well, that is very much a no entry. No juice allowed. You ever think Dracula actually just ever puts up a sign just saying like no Belmonts allowed or some shit like that? It's why Nathan had to take the mantle pretty much in the later games, is because it's like there was now the sign no Belmonts, so now it's like, well, crap, I guess we gotta trust someone else to take care of the job. So though, it is at least pretty nice that at least a Belmont was able to get their own Metroidvania game. Yeah, because I don't fully count Richter being playable in Symphony of the Night. Just because, well, that's an alternate character, not the main character. Sorry, I'm stretching. Alright, so let's see here. So looking at this, probably just continue on to the right. And hey, we have like 50% of this castle knocked out. Like, we are making good progress in this game. I guess I'm just that pro gamer. What can I say? let's fully explore the rest of this room and then go on through there. Sage statue. Nope, more of my IKEA furniture. Next, we just need to get that cut out of the PS5. That when the PS5 was coming out, I think I literally remember that was making headlines and like stores and all that. That's like IKEA was lit because PlayStation 5 is such a bigger console compared to normal. And its fancy shape. They were making like cardboard cutout versions of it so you could actually test it out with your furniture to make sure everything fits properly. Which is honestly kind of a genius method. I can't even argue with how smart that is. I still have yet to ever actually go to an IKEA myself, though. Like, without people describe to me, it sounds like an experience. Like, it sounds like whenever us Southerners and such, we talk about going to Waffle House, being like, dude, it's an experience. You just gotta do it at least once. And then everyone that doesn't understand is so confused. And then if they actually do it, it's like, what the fuck made that so special? Am I crazy? The answer is yes, but I feel like we should be having another spell book by this point. I totally remember at least getting one at some point, but I'm like, I don't know where I would have missed it though. I don't know. I mean, we'll explore every place eventually, so plus ice is still doing us perfectly fine. Yeah, and I definitely think we should be having another spell book at this point. But I don't know where. I don't remember. That's right, that was just a blocked way. No, Liz. Yeah, let's just go ahead and save, and then could drop on down. Right is undocumented, so let's go see what that's about. Ah, boss room. That's what that's about. So then let's go to the left then and see what this is about. Yeah, we can take the holy water. Okay, here, you know what, these slime bastards. It's here, I'll use the Bible. I'll use the Bible. Damn, it does eat through mana though. Is there anything on the side here? Rude. Ah, yes, and the most important furniture for us are silver dishes, our cutlery. Very, very important. That's where we can actually even check up on all the furniture items we got. Quick save. I forgot this game had a quick save option. I mean, that's not needed, given we're playing the advanced collection. Well, I say that yet, probably it would be needed in case you don't want to risk game crashing. Played it for me, Circle of the Moon, which made me want to just really confirm me not to do the battle arena for the sake of my sanity. Oh, hello, Miru. I guess the sleep didn't work out. Another thing about it, my playthrough error again someday and get to 5k hours. Fair enough. And yeah, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I got nowhere near that amount, but I know I definitely spent a hot minute on it in high school. And I don't got like thousands of hours into it, but I mean, I definitely have that feeling when it comes to games like Darkest Dungeon. Alright. Anything we can do with this box? Yeah, but I mean, Juice is so badass. Not only does he start with the ability to push boxes, which we might now have to reset because that didn't work out the way I thought. But he doesn't even need to like actually push them. He just needs to run into them, and the boxes fear him so much they'll move away. It's like Draco is not ready for this box pushing tech. Yeah, because then you gotta push it like that so it doesn't get locked in. Go, 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 shoot, stretch, move. Now put on that switch, and now we get to enter. And then what Dracula does is he sends in a minion to then just go and break the box, so now Juice is just trapped. Whether you know what in between I'm thinking about Anna, and then it's driving me crazy that I'm missing a ranger build, so what from a dream, and here I am again. One, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's right. There's something special. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Oh, I think I remember this. Okay, so let me see here for a second. So there's something like you can specifically do, like there's some sort of like stat or something. I remember you need to have like specifically on one of those numbers, and that like is another shop, I think. Let's see. I don't mind looking this up, given I know the gimmick, but I literally cannot remember which number it is. Dissonance 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Upgrade room. He only spawns the amount of gold in your inventory matches whatever is printed on the wall. Oh. Okay. So that's what it is. So that's what it is. So basically, whenever there's the gold amounts, so whatever gold amount you have to hit for him or someone, basically, it's like that causes them to spawn. It's weird. Yeah, and I also noticed that when I'm not here, you don't talk much. I mean, I'm just responding. I mean, it's more like I'm just responding to you whenever you want to like talk or do anything. I mean, it's just commentary, really. I don't really know how to respond to it. I mean, I just talk about like whatever's just on my mind, really. It's just kind of one of those things. It's like I've learned like from the past, basically, that's like, look, if I just like start talking about just whatever, like, if I just try and fill like words for the sake of just words and all that, then really just like I kind of just come out saying nothing a lot of times. And so I'd rather just like, you know, unless I'm really just wanting to say something, just fine, keep it quiet. Like for a bit. Hydrate? What even the hell is that? I don't know what that GIF is. Or emote. If I am hydrating, I have a Coca-Cola next to me. A Coca-Cola next to me like so. Alright, so now with that, we should be able to go to the right. And that'll be where we face off against the boss. Oh shit, he got me stoned! Nice ASMR, that's right. Yeah, my SMR is just I turn off the game audio and all you can hear is just the clickety-clackety of my buttons. Stoned. Yes, quite so. Quite literally. And now let us go heal back up and then go fight our boss. Nice, we get a level up on the way out. Wow, they put a lot of enemies for this asshole. Alright, who would have got? Ah, Golem. Hello, one of the more interesting interpretations of Golem. Giant fist and then just weight ball arm. Oh, nice, so that gets 3 hits off. It's actually really fucking good. Yeah, but now we have to hit the core as he vomits rocks at us. But he can hit a lot more easily on one of these platforms. Does this hit it at all? It does. Alright, sweet. I had no clue you get critical with the magic as well. Got his ass. And we got more pathing for our troubles. Understood. Oh. Well, alright then. Oh! Fell in the bottom with red Kool-Aid! Or Danganronpa blood, I guess. So I was like, it can't really be normal blood. It's kind of like too hot pink for it. But I mean, if we're talking about Danganronpa games, then I guess that could work. Oh, bonk? Bonk indeed. I don't have the bonking noise, but I have frying pan. Man, I love this thing. It's so good. Oh! Man, like I said, this game just kind of like... This game just turns up its, like, GBA gore from, like, 0 to 100 real fast. Get you, and then slams. I like how they generally go from like slime to just then tiny slime when you're hitting them. Obtain yellow stone. Adds lightning to attacks made with the whip. Yeah, sure. So now we got our whip now does the lightnings. We're gonna have a lightning element. Yeah, and unfortunately you can't even dash with can't even dash when you're cursed. Can't get yellow stoned? I don't think so, unfortunately. Then I think unfortunately Juice would get hit with a copyright. And said he'd have to pay out $1 million to Dracula, and that'd be his hell and game over. Okay, so I guess here, I guess we'll need to wait on our super jump, so you're on a place... Well, actually, I don't have to do that. I just wait until, because that area of the map is unmarked, so I don't actually even have to mark it myself. Alright, well. Now eventually just start making our way back, further upward. Yeah, but there's really just not much to talk about, unfortunately, in these caverns. They're kind of basic compared to any other areas in this game. But honestly, most cave areas in Castlevania are kind of like that. They're kind of like more so the least interesting things going on, gameplay-wise. So, alright. So that top path is just locked off. That's the thing to our left we literally cannot do anything about. So, meaning we officially could just go backwards and go back to where it came and hit that elevator area. And then just start making our way back to the main area that we originally came from. I'm gonna try again, so for now, good night. Good luck, Miru. Godspeed, soldier. I know the struggle, trust me. I wish you wet dreams and all that jazz. let's go. Let's go, gamers. Okay. It's down with that. Yep, because there's nothing down there because that left path led us to a multicolored door. So we start making our way back upward. Just that laser hops will always look pretty, basically, with your blue outlines. Now, the nice thing is, though, because we've already done our business, well, let's just take the elevator up. You think Castlevania protagonists, if they're taking the elevator, they just start humming their own theme song to themselves? So like Richter would start like humming Divine Bloodlines. And it's like Nathan would start like humming Awaken, Simon does Vampire Killer. Well, is Vampire Killer considered Simon's theme? I think so. Oh, padded armor. Leather armor into which metal pieces have been sewn. Whoa. Now that... Okay, that's pretty cool, though. No, I'll definitely give it this compared to Circle of the Moon. Like I said, I might brought up, like, kind of the muddy graphics and such when it comes to enemies, but, like, this game did nail backgrounds, though, because there are a lot of backgrounds that, like, are a lot more interesting to look at compared to Circle of the Moon. Yeah, I'll do the holy water. Okay. Yeah, so let's go to the right here. White Dragon level 3. Wait, we haven't encountered level 1 and 2 yet. Well, I guess we actually have encountered... Oh! Hurts like a motherfucker. For some reason, the holy water combo can't target him. There. Cleared him for the log. Oh, it is locked. Alright. So I guess we still gotta wait till we get our green key. Poor Juice, he's gotta wait till he gets his green key to access more parts of the castle. Oh, that sounds so bad. Alright, yeah, so just making sure that that bottom portion under us was locked off by a literal just thing. Castle top floor. Oh, and that's right. And there was that whole teleport room at the bottom there that literally led us to the Skyway. So damn, we'll have to go back for that at some point because I completely forgot about that. I'll definitely give Harmony of Dissonance this. I forgot how kind of open this game is compared to most other Castlevanias, I feel like. Because most Castlevania games, they of course do feel like fairly open in terms of their environments and such, but like a lot of times you do still feel though like you're on that linear path of being like, okay, no, it's like you are in the ballroom, you're in the main room or wherever you are, and you're there until like you actually beat this boss and get your next progression item, and then you get to make your way to this new area. All that. Well, I mean, in this game, it's like literally there's just been so many moments where it's like, okay, pick two different paths. It's like you're not committing yourself to one above the other, but it's more like one of these are being back to, but which do you want to tackle first? Also, another boss room right there. Damn, it hasn't been that long. You want to give me a second to breathe? Let's say, what about this pathway? Not happening. Here, we can do the holy water combo. Let's be able to see the next boss, then we can make our decision from there. I feel confident. We can go ahead and take him on. We can tackle him. I can take him. But also, let's just, like, you know, maybe actually go all the way to the top. Oh! The Minotaur. Oh, you throw that shit like a boomerang. Oh. And he does the supercharge. I forgot about that. Ow. Okay, now as long as you stick on the platform, it's let's say, sir, personal space. You know what? You do be a beefy one. I'll give you that much. I was about to like run right into his axe. Ah, got him. Good. Alright, Life of Max up. And Wind Book. Nice. Okay, I know there's another spell we can get. Spellbook we could have gotten at this point. I think it's the fire one we could have gotten as well at this point, but I don't know where it is then. But anyway, come on. We now have wind powers. So with with Holy Water, we get Hydro Storm. And let's save our progress. Since it's, one of these is the Bibble. Crazy? I thought one of these. I thought one of those was the sub weapon we got. Oh, alright. Guess never mind. But we'll be able to start showing off our wind spells. But I do have to say, I do actually really enjoy the idea of like turning your sub weapons into spells and such. Now I definitely do wish maybe they kind of just did maybe another version of the DSS system. Oh, that's right. You just do a whole ass aura blast with that. It's pretty good. Like maybe on a smaller scale, like I do wish maybe they at least like carried over the idea of like getting different weapons, because that was just one of the cooler abilities Nathan had that I'm really sad. I mean, the whip in this game is good, but it's like, I mean, but like, you know, getting out the Tonfers and just starting to wreck house is also cooler. Disc armor. Got that right. But that aura blast, wow, that just does a crap ton. But I do like actually the idea of giving your sub items like more of a use outside. Like, and like I said, it now comes with the issue though that it's like I feel like I rarely ever actually use the sub items in this game legit, unless once again it's like Circle the Moon, where then I use it for like holy water or the cross. So we meet again. Glad to see you looking well. What can I do for you? You got anything? Yeah, Saleh. Metal coat. It appears to be a normal coat, but metal has been woven into it. That also ups our intelligence. Which ain't too bad. Greek helm. Corinthian style helmet. Hero's helm. A helm from a faraway land. The big hat. Nova ring increases the strength of the cross. Huh. I mean, honestly, there's part of me that wants to buy the, what is it? The Ramail for the extra intelligence. Yeah, we'll do it. I do like that shop theme, though. Yeah, partly though, that it's definitely going to mean the possibility of accidental spell casting, given it's very easy, of course, to push up on the D-pad, or up on a control stick. Yeah, we've already seen holy water. Get down of here, skeleton blase. Man, such an intricate candlestick just for nothing. Nice. I don't have to say the. Oh. Well, seems we have met our end. Of this pathway, I mean, and not like our end. That'd be a bit over dramatic juiced. And there's no way to go from here because we don't have a key, we don't have a super jump, so I think that officially means we have to, unfortunately, I guess, make our way all the way back down. Is that really it? I mean, I guess so. I mean, we got the wind book out of it, so that's at least good, but, well, I guess it's actually not that bad of a trip. I mean, it's just dropping down a lot. And just go on down, 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 down.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
Who said that? Yeah. Because then you go down this way, which is a bit obnoxious. I don't get what the point of making that so curvy, though. Making that so curvy, though. Given there's literally no way for me to go besides down, there's not even any enemies in it. Screw it, I'll just hit a hit and go. Yeah, because now we go right here, we can start making our way back to that teleport. Ah, the machine gun daggers. Oh no. Oh no, I actually really want that dreaded that fist cuff. Oh well. Mostly because it's like, this one's a really good attack, but you're literally just locked in place until it's done. So I'm gonna make my way up and then down. Also, it does help that given spells can also do critical hits, that quite literally means it's just like every single one of those daggers has a chance to be a critical, dealing a little extra damage. So yeah, no, dagger kind of fucks in this game. I mean, granted, it's you're literally doing everything in your power to transfer it to anything besides just the normal dagger, but still, it does get some work done, and I can't fault it for that. Look, anyway, on the playback, I noticed how much clicking these shoulder buttons are gonna do, how much I spam them. There we go. And now we are back. Take me away, big mystical teleporting machine. Let's make our way back to the sky hallway. This was. Just, you found Lady? You're Maxim, aren't you? Hey, what do you mean by that? Nothing. Forget it. So tell me, how'd you fare? I found nothing yet, but my memory is slowly coming back to me. Really? So Lady is somewhere in this castle after all? Yes, I'm sure of that now. And I know that I have also been here before. And there's something I think you should know. Go ahead, you can tell me anything. The day you inherited the title of Vampire Hunter, felt as if a wall had been erected between us. For that reason, I set out on my expedition. I want to be better than you and relieve you of your fate. Long ago, you told me of Dracula's remains. Do you remember that? Yes, I remember. Story of how my grandfather, Simon, gathered Dracula's remains and destroyed them to undo his curse. I thought my wishes would be granted if I too could gather and destroy them. What? You found them? According to legend, it's still too early for Dracula's resurrection. It's not like anyone is cursed right now either. At first I was doubtful that I could find all his remains. But I uncovered 6 parts, as if guided by a higher being. That's impossible. I have little memory of what occurred after that, but the remains have vanished. Do you remember clearly though, that Lady was kidnapped? If true, Dracula's bodily remains may be giving rise to this castle. Forgive me, it's all my fault. I'm not the one you should be seeking forgiveness from. You ought to apologize to Lena first. Let's hurry and find her. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll be off then. Maxim, I believe in you. Thanks, just. Goodbye! Oh, and now we are in perfectly clear skies. As we also kill some ball-ons. Yeah, I want my aura blast rather than the machine gun. Yeah, no, this is okay. Like I was kind of praising the you know, the very interesting like backgrounds and all that. This is a bit okay. Now where are we at this point? Gotcha. Okay, explored all of that room. Oh, no, sure. Nothing to them. Really wish they really didn't need to feel like to have to bring these bastards back from the city at night. Chapel of Dissonance. Hey! It's the name of the game! Not the chapel part, the dissonance part. Okay. Okay, and they have the ability to shoot through matter. That's it, you're running away from the one Belmont that can just dash on a whim? Okay. I think I chose the, you know, maybe for this, I should have thought about the idea that maybe continuing to ascend the Sky Chapel probably would have been the way to progress, but anyway. Okay, that is an interesting one. You're something basically like, not really a stationary, but just spinning axe that doesn't really move, pretty much for just constant damage. So now we'll rock with that for a bit. I think when we next reach our save point, though, we'll probably call it there, just because we're about to hit 3 hours, and... Well, I mean, we've made 66% through this castle, so I think, I mean, we can easily beat this out next session. I mean... I can see literally how nothing else could stop us. So, Emerald Cloak. Emerald Cloak, goods, a bright green cloak. Ups defense a little bit. Works for me. Depending on your cloak, even you get different, sort of animation. It's on with a magic spell. Oh, see, that shit's not just locked. That shit's like magically locked. But you get different after images depending on the cloak you have. It's the green. I don't think matches too well. It looks a bit weird given Juice's like blue aura or outline, really, but it's unique. You know, they really want to go the full mile, though. They should have added, like, different coats, basically, that you get. Oh. Well. Just give me a second. We're gonna place a burb right here. Alright. For a super jump. But like to change his actual like color of his coat, like how Alucard could change the color of his cloak. I guess, is this trying to imply that Draco's tower is so high that it literally is just going over the clouds, though? I don't get me wrong, like, I love this, it's a cool setting, but, like, it's so weird seeing an actual Castlevania time, like, even, like, imply that it's taking place during the day. Compared to every other game in the series where, like, I'm just like, yeah, this shit's just, like, constant nighttime. Yeah, just run on by. Just drive by the Fleeman. Sorry guys, there was a pop-up on my screen, that... There. Oh, damn. I guess I'll go back for that. Oh. Seems to be a breakable thing there. You know, we can keep going for a little longer. It's all good. Did I try and count? Tell me there's something above there. Okay, I guess that was that corner area I missed. Yeah, we've already said. Honestly, I'll take the Hydro Storm. The axe is cool, like cool in concept, but like really, it's honestly kind of not that great. Also, Hydro Storm's perfect for something like that. Because we love our flying around enemies that just go through the environment. We love them all. Oh, okay. Okay, I see it's also spikes. Nope. Face guard. Face guard. And designed to protect its user face. Simple enough. Okay, no, so those spikes are just a trap. Okay. You know, there's part of me that knows that there likely is, if I remember right, probably an item that actually helps us out with this. Also, damn it, I'm too stubborn. Aqueduct the dragons. Yeah, let's say there was nothing in that place. All right, so we'll just continue on. It says we've completed the map basically at that point. Besides that corner area, I would need to just go back for. So, but I mean, we'll be back for that. We'll be back there anyway at some point since it's a door that's magically locked. Fishman! As simple as it gets. It's a damn fishman. Just blowing up all the gills. Merman. Oh, the mermaid can spin dash. It's not exciting that to be an attack for a merman, but alright. I guess the sky's the limit. And quite literally, because the sky is literally like up there, and that's just the end of the map for us. Okay. I was gonna say, please don't kill me, actually. Schmove, pro gamer. Oh, Bluestone. And I guess adds ice to attacks me with the whip. Well, seems good, but I would assume most of the enemies here would be weak to lightning. I know I could probably check that, but, well, I don't feel like it. Haha, losers. I can dash so fast, I dash right under you while you're jumping. But also there's, appears to be, points I can jump back up on there, so... So, excuse me, let me just, see what's up here. Another save point? And what is the cross is? Ah, big protective shield. Yeah, no, we'll fuck with this. And a boss room. So we'll do this boss, and then we'll call it apart. Giant merman. As simple as it gets. Also nice, I guess the shield sticks around pretty much. It only like disappears as it hits enemies. Oh no, I did big water wave. Okay, got it. So it's on a whole spin dash army ahead of him. And Giant Merman is done. Excellent! Okay, I guess excellent isn't like a no-hit. It's just, hey, did you do really well? Awesome. Got life up, got a max heart up. Alright. And with that, I think that's a good stopping point because, well, we got some areas we can clearly go back to explore, and I already got all my places marked now, so that works. But, well, guys, this has been Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. So, like Circle of the Moon, I don't expect this to take us more than 3 parts. Truthfully, I mean, clearly, like, we only have not that much. I mean, I've already explored more than 50% of the castle in this single part. Can't be more than that. But, this week when it comes to streaming, so I will not be able to stream next Sunday. So for this Tuesday, rather, we're gonna continue Expedition 33 and then play more of this on Friday. And then Saturday we may do Elden Ring, and then there's any like random just streaming sessions I want to do, then it'll just be Elden Ring. But I guess I'm gonna put on some Living with Determination. Once we get through some ads, there we go. All right. But relatively just chill stream tonight. Nothing too crazy. So, but as I said, with our plans, now whenever I beat this game, I will then move on to Lies P Overture since that is out now. And of course, well, shadow dropping just kind of puts stuff in the way of all reasonable plans. But well, that guys, I have been Psychonius. And this has been some Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. I wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful rest of your afternoon. Bye-bye.